Hi. Thanks
Sure.
for taking the time to answer a few questions.
Sure,
We heard about your
anytime.
new Arabic project.
We heard about your new Arabic project.
Yes, I think you
Yes,
heard from,
I think you heard from Mr. Brown, is that it?
Is the project manager at MTL.
Mohammed Doughlas is the project manager of MTL's new translation project in New York.
That's correct.
So
That's
Mohammed,
correct.
What is your background?
So Mohammed, what is your background?
I grew up in the Middle East.
I grew up in the Middle East, ended up coming to the US for school, and kind of kept some ties with the region and in connection with this project now. Happy to work on it.
Where did you go to school?
I went to school in Boston.
Where did you go to
first,
school?
And then,
I went to school in Boston first, and then I ended up moving to New York for work, partly for that project.
I went to law school.
And what did you study?
I went to law school.
And how long have you been with MTL?
So,
And how long have you been with
years
MTL?
now.
It's a little over 2 years now.
Why did you join MTL?
Why did you join MTL?
Again, I feel I have connections to the region.
Again, I feel I have connections to the region. I feel there's some, need to translate the Arabic language. Arabic is, perceived in different ways, and people are curious about it more than you would think. We thought there was a need, kind of filling in that need in line with, our overall mission.
And what is translation in the larger
And
context?
what does translation in the larger context mean to you?
Not sure I understand the question, but I try to.
Not sure I understand the question, but I try to answer it
I think
as much as
basically
possible.
again,
I think
there's
basically it's again there's a gap, I feel, in people in communication in general. Part of it being language gap. I think this applies specifically to the Middle East, dominantly Arabic speaking area. So I think it helps get the message across from people in ways that it wouldn't get across otherwise. So that's translation in general, but also specifically to as it applies to Arabic. And again, we're trying to fill that gap.
And you find that it has a like a broader political impact just by how you translate
I
it.
think although our mission is not.
I think although our mission is not strictly to have that impact, I think yes, it has an embedded, not necessarily political impact, but rather getting that message across. I think promotes more communication, understanding, and ideas. And if that gets to a level where it affects political position, that's fine, but that's not our goal.
How did you get involved
Well,
with MTL?
I met some of the people.
I met some of the people involved with the process a couple of years back. Again, I thought that was an interesting project to undertake, and they were looking for someone to do the work on the ground. And I thought it would be, again, an interesting project. They thought I would be a good fit for it, given my background and both from the region and academically, and went for it.
I understand you speak several languages. Can you tell
I
me
understand you
more about
speak several languages. Can you tell me more about your linguistic ability?
I speak.
I speak English. I grew up speaking French and Arabic at the same time, and I think it's and I'm interested in Spanish as well. I took very basic courses in Spanish. Languages I think are a very important part of my life. If I could learn more languages, I would definitely do that. I think growing up speaking 3 languages fluently made a huge difference in my life in terms of communicating with people, being able to understand other cultures and people, and meeting interesting people that I could communicate with easier than I would otherwise have had a chance to.
Does the idea of translation have a special meaning for you?
Does the idea of translation have a special meaning for you?
I think aside from what I described.
I think aside from what I described as the added value of what we're doing, and liking languages in general, I think that's what the meaning of translation is to me. I don't think there's anything else to add there.
And how do you anticipate the reaction of the public to this new Arabic project?
I actually don't know.
Um,
and I don't know.
I actually don't know, and I don't know that I want to anticipate. It's just kind of we're doing this project, and we're experimenting with it, if you want, and we're looking for reactions without really expecting them.
Thank you for your time today, Mohammed.
Sure.
And we look forward to seeing the outcome of this new project.
Keep you updated.
Definitely, we'll keep you updated.